What's up, guys? Ronovich again here. I had an issue with my PC. It just died on me, so I'm using the phone for editing. It's kind of new, so I'm catching on. The editing is kind of new to me. I'm catching on. Alright, I've been driving with a stage 3 pressure plate clutch kit for some time, and I don't like the feel. Plus, I've went through about 3 master cylinders because of that pressure plate or that clutch kit. So now I'm going to change it to a ClutchXpert stage 1 for stock cars. I realize that some guys think that the higher you go in stage is better. No, not really. Not for stock cars. For boosted cars maybe, but not for stock. For stock you can use stage 1, maybe a stage 2, but I'll stick with stage 1, preferably XCD stock stage 1 clutch kit, but I'm not using XCD. I'm going to go with a brand called ClutchXperts. They made the stage 1 clutch. They have upward to I think stage 3, but you can work with stage 1 for the stock cars. So I'm using stage 1 right now. Well, not right now, but that's what I'm going to put into the car right now. I'm going to interchange it with the current one that I have, because I said that one, I don't like the feel. It's not good for traffic. It's not, the driving experience is awful. So I'm going with the ClutchXpert to see how it feels. It's supposed to better based on reviews. So yeah, going to the interchange, change the pressure plate only because the kit I currently have in the car is fairly new. So let's move on to the good part. Pulling down the car. Here's the pressure plate from ClutchXpert. The only difference is the color. Let's see how it works out. I'm going to try this one to see how this one feels. Alright, so I finished with removing everything that's on the top part of the transmission. So the cables are off, the catching gear, the clutch line. So I'm going to take down the subframe next, so I'm going to work from underneath now. Okay, so now with the 2 ball joints undone, next one, that, I'm going to now remove this front stabilizer bar. These are 2 14s. Then after I'm going to this bolt, nut and bolt. There it is. Come around this to this end. I'm going to undo that. And then this other one down for the back mount bracket. These 2 and 1 up top, the gearbox or the transmission. Then after I undo these big bolts, we the time pointing out now. These are the 4 main bolts that's holding the subframe, the chassis. 4 main bolts. After that now I can take them the subframe and then remove the axle and this shield. This dust shield for the transmission. This, and remove this 210 bolt. And then I have these bolts now to remove. I'm going to also drain the oil after. Right here. This is where I drain the oil from. Right. So I'm going to do that after I take down the subframe. I'm going to drain the oil. It's a bit easier. So the subframe is out, as you can see, and finished draining the oil. So now I'm going to remove the axle and disconnect the transmission and take it down. Alright, so if you notice the hinges is slightly slant. This is the reason. I have it just resting on that block right there, so the transmission is a little bit lower, because I'm going to take it off from above and just rest it on that block. So I'm going to keep the transmission on that block until I'm finished, till I interchange the pressure plates, then I put it up back. transmission resting right there now. I have access to the pressure plate. I'm going to remove that pressure plate now and interchange it with the other one. I remove the pressure plate. This is the one I currently add in. This is the one I'm going to install. The ClutchXperts. I guess they're experts with clutch and pressure plate. So I'm going to install this to see if there's any difference. And this is the clutch I had in. So I'm going to put back my clutch because nothing is wrong with the clutch. Still fairly new. This is what I'm going to interchange. Removing this, installing this, putting back this. So let's see if there's any difference in terms of pressure on the leg. So I've installed a new pressure plate. Remove this. So now I'm going to install now, attach the transmission, install the transmission, and install everything else. So see, I leave it on the block there, so I'm just going to put it back on the engine and bolt it up. Alright, so it's attached. Here you can see it's closed. So it's just two bolts right now at the top. That one and another one there. So that's just hold it for now. Then I'm going to just get install another bolt underneath. Then I'm going to jack it up and install the mount. So I'm going to install all bolts now and then get back to you guys again. Okay, so the transmission now is up one, or it's right now the engine transmission is together, it's connected and up now in the chassis with one mount holding the transmission here and the other holding the engine over there. So now I'm just going to attach these upper parts like the cable, the clutch line, and this line, and connect back the sensors and stuff. Then I can go underneath again and attach everything else, because the axle now is out. I always do that. When I pull out the axle, I always get bags and tie them up. I don't want any dust to mix with the grease, so I always do that. So with those stuff now, I'm just going to install these after I finish up top, and mechanical bolts that need to be connected and install back this subframe. So everything is installed up top, except that catch can line. And from underneath, everything is installed, all bolt installed, everything installed. Just the subframe now, and connect that stabilizer bar and throw in the island. That's it. Let me see if I can move fast, because looks like it's going to rain and I'm not fully under the shed. Not fully under, so let me get this up right now, the subframe, and connect all the bolts for it and see if I can hurry up and finish up.
The next day.
Okay guys, that completes the pressure plate installation, and I'm impressed. Definitely, it's a thumbs up for me, no lie. Definitely, I recommend this pressure plate by ClutchXperts. Yeah, it's like, it's next to OEM. It feels almost like OEM, and it shifts smooth, no issue when going into gear. Right now the car is currently on, and it shifts smooth in every gear, no problem. Right there, no issue with the clutch down, clutch press. Feel just like OEM, as I said. Find every gear, reverse, no problem. Yeah, I definitely recommend this clutch. Definitely, I definitely recommend it. So, thumbs up for ClutchXperts for this pressure plate. As I said, it's for stage 1 stock cars, not boosted. So if you want that stock feel, I recommend you getting this pressure plate by ClutchXperts.